This is not the message to give to people to convey what you want to convey.
What is?
The Bible, right? This is the Thai version.
It depends on,
it depends. And this is the German version.
Okay, yeah. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
When you want to convey a message, you want to convey a message without tearing other people down. Right? Right?
What were we?
So, ready for the number whenever you are.
Are you ready for the number?
Yes, ma'am.
352.
352. 392.
1111. Hold for a second.
1111. Do you think you could take a second, ask the police department? There's some interesting people here who have put up some beautiful signs trying to convey their message. So, they're located in Turlington, standing around with cameras, looking at me like I'm insane for calling the cops because they're disturbing me. Yeah, send a couple officers. How about that? How about 7, 9? What do you think? Give me a number. Now, again, I'll say it a little louder. They know who I am.
I can't imagine why.
And I think you've got about 30 minutes to pack up your pretty signs before the cops show up, and then we can all talk about it. With everyone watching.
Looking forward to it, actually. I bring that up every once in a while. And
now, I want you to know, I don't have no authority, but I am from Atlanta.
Okay.
And now, those people know I'm from Atlanta. And you can put me on the internet if you want. But it's not going to do what you want it to do. It's going to do the opposite. So you're probably going to want to delete my clip.
I see.
Because I know where you're all from. So I'm very, I have TikTok, I have Instagram. They can all follow me on TikTok and Instagram and see my message instead of your message. If that's what you want. And the police are right there. You want to go talk to them with me? You can come with me too.
No need to talk to them.
How about you?
They're here.
How about you?
They're here to protect everyone's rights to free speech.
I'll go talk to them then.
Okay, go right ahead.
Why don't you take this video, post it on your little YouTube, and see what happens? So you got approval from
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, James Madison.
Did you get approval from the police department?
No, they don't rank as high as those guys do.
All right. Well, I'll give you a couple bits of information. I can call the head of the police department because him and I are tight, and I'm training to be a police officer in about a year.
Okay, good.
Study astrophysics. This is not the message to give to people to convey what you want to convey.
What is?
The Bible, right? So if I take these signs down, you gonna call the cops? Because I know the cops, and I know UFPD, and they're not going to arrest me.
Well, we had someone, was it last year, that did that, and they got arrested.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so do you want me to call Sergeant?
Sure.
All right, we'll call Sergeant Cooper.
Yeah,
The
please.
university knows we're here.
Yeah,
And
please have them call.
bring him here.
Please.
No, that's perfectly fine with me. Him and I are quite tight.
Good. Well, we'd love to have a conversation.
No, yeah,
with
we can talk all together.
you. Okay.
Because they know me well.
So is your goal to get us off this plaza or something?
My goal is to send you a different message, one from college students.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
I would like to talk to badge number 88, Sergeant Cooper of UFPD. Isn't that fun?
Yeah,
Is it fun when
you're
it
amusing.
happens to you?
You're amusing.
You're using 911.
Hello?
They're asking you questions. You have to take that system
You
seriously.
need to speak to a UPD officer, you have to contact UPD.
Yes, could you put me on the line with UFPD?
I can give you the number whenever you're ready.
I think I know
Ready
why
for
they
it?
know her so well.
You're picking it up.
Yeah, I can imagine why they know you so well.
Yeah. So do you want to take him down, or you want me to get someone to take him down?
Hey, it's a free country until you start touching our stuff. Then you go to jail
that's
for
fine.
it.
So, it's funny, isn't it? You can put it on YouTube. My name's Alicia. You can look me up on Instagram.
So cool.
Yeah. You can walk away anytime.
Well, could you give me a little more space here? I'm feeling a little...
Well, you're on our campus.
Well, I'm going to step back. No, I'm going to step back a step.
Okay.
I'd prefer you keep a little space between us.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you seem a little aggressive, and I'd rather not have to
All right. Can I
physically
talk to
separating ourselves. So I'm going to step back here. If you would stay right there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, is he on campus right now?
Apart from her stupidity and thinking that she was going to fearmonger these people, the more scarier thing in this whole video is this person is training to be a police officer or knows police officers, and she believed that she can violate people's rights because she knew one police officer or is trained in some certain field where she showed her stupidity. It's really crazy to think that although she was wrong, completely wrong in what she thought, she believed that she can use power to try and take other people out who disagree with her. Before we get back into the video, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when one of my videos come out. Subscribe to my new YouTube channel, the gaming channel called YinkaThatGuy, which will be down in the description down below. So if you enjoy gaming, go and subscribe to that channel. I'll be going live a few times a week, and let's get back into the video.
Fight for our freedoms, to be acknowledged as the women that we are today.
Why do you believe you're not being acknowledged, and what is a woman to you?
A woman is a woman who embodies femininity, who embodies strength, resilience to fascist and sexist misogyny, and that's exactly what we stand for as a trans community.
Oh man, these people are hilarious. A woman is a woman who embodies femininity. Wow.
Who we are, and where we come from. We're the fucking people. We're the fucking people. The mighty, mighty people. The mighty, mighty people.
And if they can't hear us,
we'll shout a little louder.
we'll shout a little louder.
Wow.
We have executive orders saying that there's only two genders when that's just biologically not true. Then that's a problem. We can't be having laws that are based on fiction.
Can we educate people on how many there are?
How many what?
Genders.
Genders? Well, I am not a medical professional, but
yeah,
lots of there's way more than two, and I can't speak as eloquently to many people about that, but I can't speak as eloquently as many people about that, but yeah, there's if you want to find the biological facts, it's possible. At least it was a week ago.
right.
Can somebody please tell me how to help? People are being kidnapped off the street. I'm protesting, I'm writing letters, I'm making phone calls, I'm making content, I'm reposting content. I don't know what else to do to help.
Yeah, she's crying because someone did something illegal and they face the consequences of doing something illegal.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, ma'am.
Hola. Oh, sorry. I was saying hello. I was just in Mexico earlier.
Can you shut the f up?
Oh.
I've been having...
Hey! You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
I ran the streets since I was young. Streets killed me.
I was born as a man, and now I'm a woman.
Okay, no, but you don't become a woman just because you dress like a woman. So let me ask you a question. If I wear a disguise or a costume, do I become that thing? For example, if I dress with a sombrero and start talking with a Mexican accent, do I then become that culture?
No, because that's different race.
Okay,
that's
but then wait, why, how is it different? Because you're saying that if you dress a certain way and you present a certain way, you can be as you think you are. Why can't I also just choose what culture I am?
Because you're born within a culture, you're born with...
But you were born as a man. So what is a woman?
What is a woman is whatever you want to be.
So anyone can be a woman?
Yeah.
So do you get a period?
No. Well, actually, yes. So, no.
Wow. Can you give birth?
No.
So a woman can be whatever you want it to be. Is that correct?
Yeah.
This here is Exhibit A of what happens when you're a confused person.
I get it. You're against Nazis. But you're the only one with a swastika on in public. And the line going through it should be thicker than the lines it's made of. Because from far away, dude, you can't even see the red. And the mask alone outside couldn't have topped it off any better. I hope she was going to meet up with a group of friends and they're all like, Margaret, I get it. We're all against them, but do we need it at brunch? Of course, I'm joking. She has no friends, just cats.
Yeah, these people have all sorts of signs to show us how stupid they are. The mask is one of those signs.
The Evermaskers. So tell me what this is about. Well, it's an indie role-playing game. We used to work for D&D, other corporate interests like that, Wizards of the Coast. With this, basically, you navigate 5 years of an ongoing pandemic while everyone that you were previously close to gaslights you, treats you as mentally unhealthy, and pathologizes you. And your goal is, well, we're still working on the details, but what you want to do is you want to send them science articles, peer-reviewed studies, UV sanitation information, vaccine information. Anyways, you're going to send them this stuff, but the more you send it to it, the more they ignore you. Like, the more you send them this stuff, the more they're going to pretend like you're not doing it. And so you just have to figure out how to win. Well, how do you win? Well, the thing is you don't. See, that's the weird thing. It's more about the journey. The Evermaskers. This article is continued garbage from The Atlantic. The Atlantic, who I will say was a Bible of sorts for me in 2020 and 2021 before the great denial and unmasking and switch to be the cuck of economy happened. They were amazing, and I will look back at that time with great regard. And since then, it's been utter bullshit. The piece that we're talking about specifically, one of the main talking points is the Evermaskers. That's me, and that's you. The Evermaskers feel like science has abandoned them. No. The science has not abandoned us. The science is doing great. The science is kicking ass. It's you who have abandoned the science. It's you who have decided to participate in eugenics and ableism. It's you who've decided to expose your children to repeat infections again and again and again, in tandem with a piece that came out today as listed by the University of Minnesota.
There is no way these people are real people. I genuinely can't take them seriously. You cannot think to yourself it's a good idea and it makes you look like a smart person wearing a mask and wearing it outside and then recording yourself and posting it on social media. The stupidity of some people really hurts me because I want people to understand what is true, and this is stupid.
Guys, it happened again. I was out minding my own business, not bothering anybody, and I got mispigmented. I was at the Dollar Tree. I was picking up some wave caps for the 360 waves I'm growing out. And this guy behind me is like, I didn't know white guys needed those things. And I said, excuse me, bigot? Did you just dead skin me? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what am I talking about? I was assigned white at birth by a doctor, but I identify as a black man. And this whole time, the cashier's just kind of standing there. And I'm like, are you not going to say anything to this racist? She's like, sir, he's an actual black man. I said, actual black man? Do you understand how harmful those words are to transpigmented people like me? You know, and it's just like, how many black identifying white guys are going to have to suffer until people just start doing the right thing and affirming our identity? So the cashier is like, sir, you can either finish checking out or just leave. And I'm like, you keep calling me sir, but I identify as a woman. And she's like, I am so sorry, ma'am. And so I ended up getting like 50% off my order. So anyways, I'm just really frustrated. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace. Peace.
Yeah, I completely understand. People are telling me I'm not a white woman, but if not for all the people who watch and subscribe to this channel who tell me and affirm my gender as being a white woman, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I completely agree with him. I completely understand what he's saying, because some people just don't want to affirm what we all know and what we all see to be true, and that is that I am a white woman.
Hi neighbor, I'm here and I'm genderqueer, and I hope you're having a supercalifragisticexpialidocious type of day. And I want you to think about the human clause. It's kind of like the mama clause, is how I think about it, because we all come from some type of mama. Mama clause, which means that we all have the wants and desires and needs. We solve those wants and desires and needs with human rights. The right to water, the right to shelter, the right to food, the right to choice, the right to freedom. Do you have access to all your human rights, all your mama clauses? Do your neighbors have access to their human rights, their mama clauses, their human clauses? If not, what are you gonna do about it? I ask you this. I also ask you, do you know I love you unconditionally? Do you know I am proud of you? Do you know I will see you on the flippity flop? Alright, peace out. Bye-bye. See you then.
What the heck is that thing?
We welcome migrants. We don't scapegoat them. Low wages, poor housing, poor public services are not the fault of migrants and people who've come here. They're political failure. Political failure. So we have to make the case for the benefits of migration.
We risk becoming an island of strangers, not a nation that walks forward together. So yes, I believe in this. I believe we need to reduce immigration significantly.
This is my first conference. It's really exciting. I recommend it to everyone.
It's day 2 of the Marxism conference, and we're going to ask people what their highlights have been so far.
Definitely the session on Argentina and the fight against Malay. The speaker was amazing, and it's so wonderful to see what other revolutionaries are doing on the other side of the world, pretty much.
Learning about workers' control over production, so in times of revolution where people have taken over their factories, but even in Australia, like taking over the operation of the Sydney Opera House, which is really cool.
Egypt and the liberation of Palestine, which had the international speaker Hassam, and that was really cool. He's such a compelling storyteller and was really great at explaining the Egyptian revolution, his own experience.
Why are teenage boys so misogynist? It was a really phenomenal talk that just perfectly broke down what is wrong with society today, how sexist it's become, and how we can fight against it.
Meeting other people who are socialists, and they're all around the world, and you're able to have conversations with people, and everyone's so friendly. It's great. Yeah, that's my highlight.
I have a question for everyone who watches this video. Maybe you guys can help me understand or help me answer this question, but why are people so stupid for?
What do you think about Australians condoning these protests?
I agree with the protests. I think Tesla is a horrible company and its owner is a horrible person. So yeah, I agree. I think, I don't know, having input worldwide I think is important. Yeah.
Thank you. And what do you think about people vandalising Tesla dealerships and vandalising Tesla vehicles?
Sorry, was that in a negative way or?
Well, people, vandalising the dealerships and burning them down.
I don't care. I think, I don't know, it's only hurting billionaires at the end of the day. I don't really mind. Yeah, that's probably bad, but it's just, I think they're doing a lot worse, so it's probably,
Tesla dealerships being set alight and Tesla vehicles being vandalised. What do you think about these protests?
He's lost $100 billion. That's excellent. I think he's going to stop doing his Doge nonsense pretty soon because his company's going down the gutter. Quick smart. So he's learned a big lesson.
And what do you think about the social media support for these protests from the people of Australia?
Yeah, well, it's sad if you bought a Tesla, and I think some people are getting Toyota.
Basically, social media has told her what to believe. She's followed social media, and here we are, stupidity.
Let's not conflate it with being black. Otherwise, you'd have to defend Rachel Dolezal.
Well, there's no. Well,
would you defend it?
Well, there's no defending crazy. That's crazy. But
why is that crazy?
Hold on. Because she was a white woman that says she was black.
Yeah, that's a man saying he's a woman.
But let's back up.
If you're gonna say that a man can just be a woman, why can't Rachel Dolezal just be black? You got to be consistent.
Because she's white.
Okay, because it's a man.
No, but hold on. I get it.
You know I'm right.
I get
you know
it.
I'm right.
No, I don't agree. And this is not a matter of right or wrong.
But it is.
Hold on.
This one is.
Let me tell you.
Why isn't Rachel Dolezal black?
Because she's a white woman.
Okay, because it's a male or it's a female.
What is a woman?
A woman has XX chromosomes.
Has a vagina and has a uterus. Why do you think these people over here just can't process such simple information? They've lost their sense of God.
I think they might have gone insane.
In closing, can you have a penis and be a woman?
No.
Smart women.